we are where we are because of many things. I think we are here because we have not taken advantage of the resources that we have as a country. If you look at, and we have not also looked into how do we harness the existing technologies so that we can uplift or increase the food production. Look at, for instance, the precision agriculture, where we should be using GPS and drones and remote sensing to uplift the food production. You can easily see that we are currently, as a country, very heavily using drones, but it is largely for capturing photos and camera and all that, and that's what drone is known for in this country. I can tell you the same drone, all you need to pick, you give it, is a very clear, nice, powerful camera. As it is flying over your farm, you are able to it's able to pick pictures, and those pictures can be reconciled at the back end to get to know which area of that land is actually drying off and requires irrigation, which area is requiring what fertilizer because of the pictures that have been picked from that point, and which area is being attacked by whatever disease because it can pick the pictures and we can see them from where we sit from back end. That is precision agriculture. The second thing that is also very important that we need to look at is take advantage of the mobile telephony. In this country, almost most people have mobile phones. But what are we using them for? Accessing content and that is created in the social media, a lot more communication, which is fine. But if you want to use that in terms of food production, then what are the contents that are being created towards agriculture? How do you feed information about forecast? You see, right now we are seeing floods, and this is not new. The meteorological department actually declared a while ago that this will happen. But once we had that, what did we do with that information? How routinely do we still pass information that is critical to farmers? Do they know when to plant? Do they know the right seed? Do they know how to prepare the soil? When to weed? And even when to do these agronomic practices that are critical for food production. That information is there. Then we also need to look at what we call AgTech platform. Yes, you want to do agriculture, but some farmers will ask you, where is the market? A farmer who is in Mbere North, for instance, where Mweshimiwa is talking about, that farmer has no clue what to do with the say the mogoka, which they are harvesting there. All they know is that they have planted it, how it's going to be picked from that place to Nairobi at whatever speed, and we meet them on the road as they're trying to transport the miraa. It's some other system. So who is connecting this farmer with the market, and who is training them to get to know at what point should they even harvest and play around with the market dynamics so that they get the more out of that? That is also worrying. Look at the bigger thing, for instance, Vivian, the youth that we have. Have we taken advantage of the youth really to start enticing them in matters agriculture and making the technologies more trendy to them? There is no way you'll get a girl who is 18 years old to tell them to go to the farm, to start using the hoe. So make it trendy for them. Let it make sense to them. And that is why we are saying we have a lot more things and that we need to put in place. But more importantly also, new technologies in terms of seed generation. And that is where I come in terms of biotechnology. What kind of the quality of the seed are we giving these farmers so that at the end of it all, they are protected against, say, drought, for instance, against pests and diseases. All those are critical. And then I also think, and Mweshimiwa talked about it, what is the government's role then? The government needs to, if you look at this country, we have a big chunk of land and people can do agriculture, but how do you tell somebody in Samburu or in Northeastern to do agriculture without water? And that is why the discussion around the dams, so that once you have water, you are able to irrigate, and that is very important for the the people who want to venture into it. And I can tell you, food security and food business is the only thing that is constant, and it's assured that there's always market, but we need to harness all this information in ways that can build consensus and drive agribusiness and food security.